Hello, all. I am Dr. Matthew, one of the organizing member of the upcoming conference IPECS 2022, which is to be held from 10th to 12th June 2022 at TKM College of Engineering, Kollam. And this time, the conference is focused on the theme Intelligent Solutions for Smart Grids and Smart Cities. And the papers which are presented in this particular conference will be will be forwarded for publication in Springer series lecture notes in electrical engineering. And in this video, I want to talk about two things. One is how to prepare a paper for submission, and secondly, how to submit a paper for this particular conference. So, first thing you need to do is you need to come into this website, which is ipex.in, and in this website you have the four authors tab. In four authors tab, you can come into call for paper. So in call for paper, we have given the call for paper details here. Especially you can download the call for paper PDF here, and you can download the formats required to prepare the paper. We have provided the LaTeX format as well as the Word format, and these are the Springer formats, one column format for preparing the paper. So you can use these formats to prepare the paper in PDF format, and you can submit the PDF version for consideration for this particular conference. So this is how you can prepare a paper for this particular conference. And now coming to paper submission, in order to submit the paper, you can come into the submissions tab of for others tab. So if you click on the submission, you can see the submission details. Here we are using Microsoft CMT, that is Conference Management Toolkit, for paper submission for IPECS 2022. You can submit the paper by clicking the submit your paper link here. So I am clicking on the link. It will take you to the Microsoft CMT of IPECS 2022. So if you already have the email ID and password of Microsoft CMT, you can use that email ID and password to logging into this Microsoft CMT. If you don't have that, you can create a new one by registering to the CMT. So if you have that, you can use that directly. Otherwise, you can register and create a new one. So currently, I am using a already created one, and I'm entering the username and password. And if you log in into the Microsoft CMT, it will take you by default into the author console. So here your role is being defined, it is an author. And in order to submit the paper, you can click at create new submission. So when you click on create new submission, the different tracks of the conference are listed, and you need to select the track in which you would like to submit your paper. So for example, I am selecting track 1 as the paper submission track, and you can select whichever track as you would like. So I am selecting track 1. So in track 1, the paper submission is very easy. You need to enter the title of the paper. So title to be entered here, and you need to enter the small abstract goes here. Once you enter the title and abstract, you need to define the authors. Since you have logged in, you are selected as the primary contact, but you can change that. I'll show that, and your details are being shown here. Now you can add the other authors, co-authors or collaborators by giving their mail IDs. If the mail ID is already registered with Microsoft CMT, it will automatically take the information from that. it is not available in Microsoft CMT, you can give the information and you can add the multiple authors. For example, suppose I am adding another author, let's say this is one of my another email id, but so suppose some another person is there with Microsoft CMT account, it will directly get add to the list of authors. So you can see that it is added, and you can change whether it is primary contact or not. And you can change the order, so which is the first or the second order by clicking here. And you can delete other authors other than the primary contact, so that is also possible. So that is the case when the mail id is already registered with Microsoft CMT. If it is not registered, for example, this is some other third person's mail id which is not registered with CMT, it will show that user was not found. Please enter collaborator information below and click add button. You can add the name of the collaborator, and so you need to enter the first name, last name, organization, and you can select the country. And if you click on add, so that will get added to the list of authors. So this author's name, even though it is not registered in CMT, that can be added for this the list of authors. So once you add the required number of authors, you can select the PDF from your computer in the format that is given. You can select the PDF and it will get uploaded, and you can click on submit. So while submitting, it will take you to another page. You don't need to worry about this page. You can click on done and your submission is done. And you can edit the submission at any time, and maybe you can go back to the author console. So if you go back to the author console, you can see the paper ID, the title that you have entered here. You can see the abstract here. The track is mentioned here, and you can download the PDF file that you have uploaded. And here there are few more actions are there. You can edit the submission. You can delete the submission at any point. So in edit submission, you can edit these informations at any time. So this once the edits are being done, you can save the changes. So this is how you will upload the paper in Microsoft console. Okay, thank you.